with the leader up against fighting Sunshine George Cross. The thrill started before the kick-off with 287-game South Melbourne veteran Steve Blair named the 1990 Victorian Soccer Personality of the Year. Georgie, fresh from 2 wins and a draw in its last 3 games, started proceedings exuding more confidence than Muhammad Ali, and it scored with its first punch, coming as no surprise when Craig Foster burst through the centre to set up Gary Hasler. George Cross is scoring plenty of goals, but also giving away plenty. And that one in the 4th minute set the scene for one of the best NSL games for years. The red shirts were like a swarm of bees in the midfield, hassling their more experienced opponents and setting up several good opportunities. Bruce MacLaren saving off Kindtner here, but moments later Durakovic showing he'd be a thorn in their side. The beaten Hasler returned to cut off Postecoglou, aptly demonstrating the desperation of the clash. Up front, South was looking for options. Paul Trimboli was clever, but Steve Tasios unable to convince John Fraser in this call for a penalty. The home side, protecting a 20-game unbeaten run on Middle Park, was rattled, and when Hasler put Derek Hunter on his way after 19 minutes, it could thank the cool and calm Durakovic for keeping his head. South Melbourne settled down after about 25 minutes, and the odd mistake came at the other end. Talia with no need to dive and touch this wide shot from Tsolakis. Sunshine still had midfield control, and when Clarkson pumped the ball forward, Hunter was presented with his 4th goal of the summer. 2-0 to George Cross after 32 minutes, and South's proud home record seriously threatened. Urged on by the restless fans, South Melbourne found the back of the net through a Petersen-Tsolakis combination in the 38th minute. The linesman's flag was up, and it was a close decision. Sunshine kept going forward and paid from the break. Durakovic earning a free kick which Trimboli took at the wink of an eye. And with the unlucky Talia flat-footed, Petersen had the ball in off the left goalpost to the echo of George Cross protests. The free kick appeared to be taken metres forward of the foul. Soon after half-time, Trimboli went close to chipping the keeper. But the game's 4th goal came at the city end. Troy Cranney making a tremendous run down the Albert Park lakeside, then giving Paul Wade the runaround and setting up the simplest of shots for Clarkson. Unbelievable scenes for the visitors, 3-1 up after 52 minutes. The all-out attacking policy was paying huge dividends, and when Kindtner flashed through 4 minutes later, he produced a sensational save by MacLaren. Any other side in the NSL would probably have put up the shutters with 30 minutes to go, and South and the good crowd at Middle Park will be pleased they didn't. Petersen, Wade and Captain Postecoglou now seized control, and it seemed just a matter of time before South got another one back. Amazingly, though, it came from the penalty spot. Handball the decision after Talia had done well with his goal under siege. Paul Trimboli gratefully rammed home the spot kick, his 30th NSL goal, and the game's still alive. Now Healy streamed forward, and the equaliser came with a Peter Tsolakis overheader from an acute angle. The jubilation behind the goal brought with it a collapsed fence as the crowd surged towards it to celebrate with the players. As the excitement and chanting continued, play was delayed for several minutes while an army of helpers rectified the situation at the southern end. When play resumed, South Melbourne continued to be more controlled, though the 7th goal might have come when Durakovic was beaten for a rare occasion by Lorenc Kindtner, who hit the post. Then the little number 7 cut off a threatening move at the opposite end, with Wade, Postecoglou, Trimboli and Petersen in the good build-up. The last pass would have had Healy clear. As if there hadn't been enough to talk about, a clash of heads between Blair and Hasler left both players needing stitches and very sore and sorry in the middle of the park. Like gladiators, they continued on, the big veteran heavily bandaged and the blonde striker putting Durakovic to the test one final time. While everyone at the ground would have happily settled for 3-3, a winning goal always looked on. And while it might have come here to Sunshine beyond 90 minutes, it ended up happening for South Melbourne, with Postecoglou and Taliadoros making the last gasp move forward count. A lap of honour for the unpredictable striker and remarkable scenes at the end of one of the best NSL games for years. Distress for Sunshine, though they knew they'd played their part in something more than the thriller the crowd had come to see.